Riley, get it together. I'm not good enough. You have to score, Riley, or this will all have been for nothing.
Anxiety, you're putting too much pressure on her.
And honestly, isn't that exactly how it feels? Like your mind is caught up in a whirlwind, pulling you away from clarity, calm, and control? While discovering the ways to overcome anxiety, I came up with the concept of neuroplasticity. I know it sounds too technical, but it's basically your brain's incredible ability to change and adapt based on what you do, learn, or even how you think. Let's understand with an example. John decides to learn how to play the guitar. On the first day, his fingers feel awkward, the string buzz, and even his dog looks worried about the noise. It seems impossible to him. But after a few weeks of practice, something changes. His brain starts to adjust, his finger gets better, and now playing guitar feels easy, like a second nature to him. Let's understand why anxiety happens. But if you already know this, skip to rewiring your brain part. Your brain has a built-in alarm, the amygdala, that jumps into action when it senses danger. It has 3 automatic responses: fight, flight, and freeze. Fight. John's having a casual chat with a friend, but when they disagree on something, John immediately gets defensive and raises his voice, trying to prove he's right. Flight. John's at a party surrounded by people and starts feeling overwhelmed. Without thinking, he grabs his coat and slips out of the door to get some fresh air, avoiding the crowd. Freeze. John's walking in the wood and suddenly hears something moving behind him. He freezes, unsure whether to run or stay still. Now that you have seen how John reacts in these situations, let's talk about how to fix these challenges. Just like learning a new skill, it takes time, effort, and patience. Rewiring your brain. Number 1. Mindfulness. It's like watching your friend text while walking and almost bump into something. You can see it coming a miles away, but when you're texting and walking, it's much harder to notice the obstacle in your own path. That's how your mind works. We react without always stepping back to see the big picture. Here's how to start practicing mindfulness in your daily life. After brushing your teeth or waking up, take 5 minutes just for yourself. Set a timer, sit quietly, and focus on your breathing. Your mind will wander. It's normal. When it does, gently guide your focus back to the present moment. Make mindfulness a habit by tying it to something you already do every day. Add it to your to-do list and reward yourself when you stick with it. The goal isn't to stop your thoughts, but to notice them and gently bring your focus back to the present moment. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, aka CBT. CBT is a powerful therapy that helps you identify and challenge negative thought patterns. Our brains love to tell us stories about what's happening around us, often creating a pattern of thinking that may not be true. Instead of jumping to conclusions, it's important to pause and ask yourself a few questions like, first, is my story truthful? Are the thoughts I'm having based on facts, or am I imagining worst case scenarios? Is my story kind? Am I being compassionate with myself, or am I being overly critical? Does my story give me power to act? Does this narrative help me to take control of the situation, or is it making me stuck in fear or frustration? Questioning your thoughts, you can break the cycle of negativity and reframe your perspective, allowing you to respond with clarity and calm. Third, physical activity. Did you know that exercise is proven to boost your mood and reduce stress? It's not just about building a good physique. Regular physical activity helps your brain release feel-good chemicals like endorphins, which can improve your overall mental health. Plus, when you feel strong and healthy, your confidence and energy levels goes up. And let's not forget about the basics. Eating a balanced diet, getting good enough sleep are also key factors in keeping your brain and body in top shape. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Millions of people face mental health challenges, and anxiety is something that affects not just your mind but your body and daily life. It's not just all in your head. Anxiety is as real as any physical illness, just like diabetes or health disease. It's something that deserves attention and care.